We all use packaged drinking water at some point of our lives. Like today, on the bus journey, I purchased a water bottle and then consumed it, then threw the empty water bottle in the garbage. Now, where will that bottle go? It will probably end up in a landfill where none of the valuable materials, like that empty water bottle, will ever be recovered. In fact, landfilling is the predominant waste disposal method worldwide. What is the significant environmental footprint that landfilling causes? Are there other solutions? Well, yes, for a matter of fact, plasma is one of the solutions that innovative minds have come up with. The developed world generates on average a half a ton per person per year of household waste. This is actually an astounding number until you think about the underdeveloped world. Waste is nowadays being reintroduced in the economy through recycling. Nonetheless, far and away landfill is still the predominant waste disposal method worldwide. This is where my empty water bottle will end up with. Another number to ponder: household waste only makes up 10% of the waste we generate. Mines, smelters, refineries, then other manufacturers, including the ones that made that plastic water bottle, all produce hazardous toxic waste that needs to be disposed of, and unfortunately, these wastes too end up in the landfill. This pollutes water and soil. The plastics are non-biodegradable waste that may end up in landfills for hundreds of years without degrading or breaking down. So, what are we to do as a society? We must continue to practice the three R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. These are important principles that we must maintain. We cannot simply say that once we've done the three R's that we have to leave it there. This is unacceptable. Is there another way? Yes, there is. Let's talk about plasma, the fourth state of matter. What is it? It's like a gas but in a highly electrically charged or ionized state. The surface of sun is in a plasma state. For a matter of fact, 99% of the whole universe is in the plasma state. Why are we talking about plasma while I started this presentation about an empty water bottle? Is because plasma can be used as a tool that can be used that empty water bottle into energy and valuable materials, construction materials. How do we make plasma? Practically, as it relates to tool for waste, there are numerous ways to creating a plasma. You can either essentially doing what we're doing here is we need electricity that generates an arc. We do that, we create across a gas, and then you really transform that gas into plasma state, as we can see in the slide. What we do here is we take all the plastic waste here and convert it into smaller shredded parts, and we feed it into plasma gas or plasma furnace. The intense thermal and electrical and chemical conditions, we're talking thousands of degrees, truly will break down all plastic state into its elemental form in the process known as depolymerization. What am I talking about? Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and other things. Now, these elements can be combined together to form desired products such as petroleum oil, kerosene, and diesel. The gas of a plasma process is called syngas, and that syngas can be fed to an engine to make electricity. And the residential material that's left behind, called slag, can be used as an excellent construction material. This causes 95 to 98% of volume reductions in landfilling. Plasma Small footprint enables mobile systems which we are making here in the project to where plastic wastes are abundant. Now, why don't we have plasma pyrolysis plants everywhere? If plasma is the magic bullet solving all the problem, one word, away. We want the waste to be taken away from our site to a remote location, from away from our mind, away from our site. No one wants a plastic pyrolysis plant in their site, so this is where our projects come in. It will be a mobile plant which will collect plastics from every doorstep and convert it into useful resources in the process. We are making the waste. Why should we make it someone else's problem for disposal? A sustainable developed community deals with its own waste, especially plastic waste. Away is not a solution. First, we apply the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, but then we use technologies like plasma pyrolysis to completely recover all the energy and materials from that plastic waste. Now, another barrier is money. It costs 50 rupees to dispose of plastic waste in the landfilling per ton. Plasma costs money for proper disposal of waste, but it's about the legacy we leave behind. Do we leave an ugly world for our children or resourceful one? We must act now. We need to pay a little more for a responsible process of our plastic waste. We can still give a second life to the plastic bottle that I am talking about here earlier. We must introduce the concept of life cycle instead of only the 3 R's. Plastic waste plasma pyrolysis process makes energy in the form of fuels and oils. The residual process are used in construction materials which can be used for generations. So do we want that plastic bottle to be sitting in a landfill and polluting the environment, or converted into energy and other useful materials? The choice is ours to make. Thank you.